There you
There we
are.
are.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am very good. I'm excited to have you on. I haven't really talked to you guys. You've been doing all of this amazing stuff and we haven't had a conversation yet. So this is exciting.
Is exciting too. We both wanted to be able to join today, but we run another business. So one of us could only leave. And so Amy said, since she's usually the one on the video, that it was my turn if I was going to do it.
So she volunteered you as tribute, huh?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay, so tell everybody about your business.
We have Schaefer's Creative Chaos. It is my wife's business. What we do is everything tie-dye, shirts, tapestries. Recently, we've gotten into shoes. We do baby things, adult things. We do tie-dye of all kinds and all types of varieties.
And how long have you guys been doing that?
She started this tie-dye adventure in August of this past year. So we're coming up on a year, but we're not there yet.
Okay. So you joined Posse when? In March?
Yes, actually, I stumbled upon, I don't even remember which group now, but you were getting ready to do the 5-day Facebook challenge. And I worked really hard to convince Amy that that's something we needed to do for her business. And she jumped on board simply because I got super enthusiastic about all the magical things that we're going to do. So we did the 5-day challenge, slowly started seeing changes happen just in that 5-day period. And we signed up for Posse at the very end of that challenge. So I think so. We count 8th of March as our start with you guys.
Okay. And so how were sales before you joined Posse?
They were there, but they were very sporadic and intermittent. She kind of had a plan or a goal, I guess, if you will, because it was a side business to have so many sales or a month or whatnot. And we determined after we joined Posse that was chump change as far as our goals that we needed to have. So they were there, but they weren't any kind of dependable or any kind of regular.
So what are some things that you started implementing once you got in and you watched the training? What are some things that you guys started implementing that you saw made the biggest difference?
The biggest change, we were one of those businesses that were very guilty, and we posted often on our page, but we put prices in on every single one of our posts. That's what we did because that's what you think you're supposed to do. So one of the first things we did is we stopped putting prices on everything. We even went back and deleted prices off of old posts so that they just weren't there. We started the calendar. We post from the calendar every day. Amy actually schedules we post 3 times a day. We do our calendar post in the morning, and then she does 2 other posts, one in the afternoon and one in the evening. So
very good.
That has made a huge difference. We're constantly in front of people with her stuff.
Yeah. So you've been doing the calendar posts and posting consistently, taking the prices off of things. How have the calendar posts changed the engagement on your page?
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. We had a tiny core group of people that, family that loved us or friends that loved us that would like and comment and share. And now there are people that share things and comment that we had to find out where they came from because we didn't know how they found us. So it's been pretty awesome to have the kind of response that we've had. The engagement has been more than we could have even imagined just a couple of months ago on what we get now.
Very good. And so what has changed sales wise? What happened in April?
Everything happened in April. We went from the original small goal that she had, and then I think in April we were 20 hang on, my math, I'm never good at percentages. Math is not my strong suit. We more than, I want to say, I'm blanking on my numbers here because I know what we did. Our goal was small, and I think we superseded it by like 170%, I think is the number that we had. So, and then we turned around for May, and we are on track for those same numbers.
I think it was 1,000%.
That could be right. My brain
Yeah,
is.
because how about we say this? You 10 times it.
We did.
10 times it. All right.
Yes, absolutely, we did.
Yes.
And we couldn't have imagined that we would, in just a short period of time, gone from what we had been doing, because we were still busting our butts to post regularly and to put things out there, and then for everything to magically, I say magically, but obviously it's more than magic, but it feels magic that it changed like it did.
And I think that's really important, though, is you guys, Amy and Jody, were posting all the time before you joined Posse.
We were.
So it's not a matter of, oh, you have to post, and if you just post, it makes a difference. It's a matter of the strategy that you put behind the post. It's how you say things, it's how you talk to people, it's how you present yourself and your product and build that desire that makes the big difference. Would you agree with that?
I would absolutely agree with that, because it wasn't that we weren't posting, because we were. It's just we've changed completely how we post. So that's been the biggest thing. And then Amy now does a live sale once a week. We're testing out Thursday evenings to see how that works for us. And then she periodically will go live to share her dies or something she has going on with everybody. So sometimes they're announced, sometimes she does those as surprises.
And how are the live sales going for you guys?
They're going well. We weren't really sure what our expectations were that we should have had for them. So
sometimes it's good to have no expectations and just walk in.
Yeah, we really were like, let's just do this and see what happens. People show up, so that's always nice. She's never talking to nobody behind the screen. I usually am running the computer and tracking comments while she does her thing. But sales have been good. We're looking at maybe trying to do some fun games or some other things just to kind of keep things interesting along the way.
So what would you recommend if somebody's watching this and they're struggling on Facebook? Like give us like the top 2 or 3 things that you think that they should that they should do differently right away.
One, you shouldn't underestimate yourself. That's probably the biggest one. Really, we made this big switch. Our main business, we're pet groomers, is our regular business. And we were shut down due to the stay-at-home orders at the end of March. And so we pivoted. When you don't have money coming in from one business to pay your bills, you have to figure out a different plan. So we put all of our time and effort and energy while we were quarantined into building Creative Chaos. And I am so glad that we did, like that we had that very set time to lay the foundation, to go through the units and do the Facebook makeover and to work on our engagements and to build our likes, because that's what got us through, actually. So this whole theory that people aren't buying online is not true at all. We have seen exactly the opposite. So I think the biggest one is don't underestimate yourself. And if you think that you have something that other people would enjoy, you should put forth the effort to get it out in front of people. I don't even know that I have a few things. It all really comes down to don't underestimate what you can do if you put your mind to it. And your program has the tools that people can use to get there without feeling like you're just swimming upstream without a paddle. You know what you need to do.
Right.
Like we know what we need to post. We can tweak it for our own individual personalities and business, but it's still there. We don't have to come up with it out of thin air. So
that takes a lot of stress off too, being able to just,
it really does.
Like, okay, this is just what I do today. This is just what I do. So excellent, Jody. Thank you so much. Tell Amy thank you as well. I am very glad that you guys are in Posse. We're very glad to see you guys in Next Level Academy as well. And I can't wait to work with you guys close.
That's going to be fun stuff. So we're hoping, because now we're back to grooming, that having a website will allow some of the order taking to kind of facilitate via the website instead of all on Facebook.
Yeah,
so
the
we're
messaging
excited.
back and forth can get clunky after a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're hoping that we can do it all.
Yeah. But I want to point out, you guys, that Amy and Jody did what they did. They 10x'd without a website.
Yeah. We don't have
without
one.
a website. So it's less about the tools that you use. It's less about the platforms, and it's more about the relationship and the engagement and the know, like, trust, and just the relationship that you have with your customers.
Yeah.
And then the tools just help.
They do. We started with 222 likes when we started. We are a couple away from 400 right now.
Very good.
There's been no boosting anything. There has been no any of that.
It's and that's another, you're not even at 400 likes yet.
Yeah.
And you 10x'd your goal.
Yes. Absolutely. And
so you guys, this is huge. This is huge. You don't need a huge audience to have impact. It helps. It's nice. You know, it's the more you grow, the better, but you don't need a huge audience to make a big difference. You need a relationship.
Yeah, we have found we have a lot of repeat customers as well as new ones. So it's about 50-50 between new people that find us and people that have ordered from her before, reordering something new that has caught their eye, or for a gift for someone else or something like that. So Amy's
I think I've had 2 friends buy from you guys, and it wasn't even a direct. I think my friend Renee bought from you. She's in North Carolina, and then I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law, Tina Thompson, bought from you guys as well. So you'll have to go back and look through the orders, but I saw them comment on your stuff and they're like, "Ooh, I really like that." And I saw the conversation. So, and that wasn't even me saying, "Go over there and buy."
Even better. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. You guys are doing a great job. I'm excited to see where you go from here. So glad that your grooming business is back up so that you can. I'm sure that's like a.
It is, but truthfully, even if we hadn't been able to come back up yet, tie-dye was doing its thing. So that's now awesome. We're just figuring out how to balance it all. So
that's a good problem to have. Yeah,
it very much is. It's a new one, so we're figuring it out as we go.
Very good, very good. Well, we'll be able to help you with that in NLA too, and that's what's amazing about NLA is because of the small class size. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be able to, whatever issues you come up with in your business, we're there to help you. So I'm excited. Yeah. Thank you so much, and again, tell Amy thank you for lending you out.
Yeah, I'll make sure she comes for the next one.
All right, very good. All right, talk to you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.